Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, aka Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
There we go. Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is Priest Officer 50 Kunataz Dot. Shalom, Israel. We are the ISBK, straight out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Jerry Hunter. And we've been teaching this truth since 1969, man, that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the real Jews of the Bible, man. You know, tonight I want to talk about a destroyed generation of people, man. The blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans are destroyed out here, man. They don't know where they're going. They don't know how to live. You know what I'm saying? They following the ways of the heathens. You understand? It's a lot of chaos going on around here, especially around Alabama. You understand? And what I want to get at is that this generation that we live in now is way off the chart, man. You understand? This generation doesn't have no type of care, no type of sympathy, no type of morals, no values. They just out here living, man. You understand? They not living for the Most High. They living for themselves. They living for the world. You understand? And like I said, with this younger generation, you know, they don't have no guidance at all. You understand? They just want to hurt people. You know, down there in Montgomery, Alabama, it was 15 people got shot and 4 unalive downtown over at Montgomery, Alabama at a Morehouse in Tuskegee homecoming. 15 people got unalive and 15 people got shot, 4 unalive. Come on, man. This young generation, they just out here causing reckless. And the old don't know what to do with the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? What we need to do as an older generation, see what we can do to help the younger generation, because this younger generation don't care at all. What I want to go to Zephaniah 2:1. That's what I want to go to, because this will help us in the long run of how we can come together as one set of people. You understand? Let me get that real quick. What this is? What is I'm checking in? Appreciate you, Tiara Thomas, for checking in from Montgomery. Okay, I see you. This ain't right. Zephaniah 2:1. Zephaniah, this book of Zephaniah 2:1 said, "Gather yourself together." Yeah, gather yourself together, O nation not desire. This is the Most High telling the children of Israel, gather together, man. Come together as one set of people. Stop beefing with each other. Stop out here trying to overcome each other like a bucket of crabs, man. Stop doing that. Come together. You see it, you see another brother or another, so you see them as your enemies. You don't see them as family, but you see the oppressor as your family. Just because master give you a job at work, you know what I'm saying? Master give you a little money, give you a little PTO. You love master, you know what I'm saying? But your brothers in the streets and your sister in the streets, you don't care for them at all. You look at them like, who he think he is? Who she think she is? She must think she better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to get that hatred out your heart, man. Learn how to come to that sister and brother for that with that aid of helping them, not look at them as a enemy. Your real enemy is the oppressor, the so-called white man. He's the devil. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who got your mind messed up. You know what I'm saying? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they don't even know who they are. You know, they go with what the white man called them. You know what I'm saying? Blacks, they go by blacks. You know, they just going by color. They don't know they are from the tribe of Judah. You know what I'm saying? Hispanics, you know what I'm saying? They go because, you know, the Spaniards came over and took over. So now they call themselves Spanish people. You know what I'm saying? They don't really call themselves Issachar. You know what I'm saying? So learn how to come together and be on one accord, man. You understand? Because this is the whole point of the children of Israel, man. The children of Israel really need to come together and band together as one unit, one family. You know what I'm saying? It's 12 tribes there, so we can all come together and overcome this oppressor. But we can't do it alone without the Most High help. You understand? And that's our biggest downfall as a community of people, man. We already got to worry about ICE coming to the community and picking up the Hispanics and our brothers, the Hispanic brothers, you know what I'm saying, and taking them overseas and stuff. You understand? This sounds like slavery all over again. You know, at one point in time, us blacks, we were terrorized by the so-called white man. You know, they used to terrorize with dogs. They used to terrorize using water holes, buses, school. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget who's the real enemy out here, man. You know what I'm saying? The children of Israel, you are the ones who came over in their slave ships. You know, just in case your pastor didn't teach you. You know what I'm saying? Deuteronomy 28, it'll tell you who God's chosen people is. Not everybody, the Most High chosen people. You know what I'm saying? But this generation they don't care about being God chosen people. Some of them are waking up to they are Israelites, but some, they do not care in the world. They rather continue to follow Christianity, and Christianity is a joke. You understand? Christianity, as long as you pay your tithes on Sunday, everything out, you can go to church on one day, you good. You understand? Christianity don't live up to the Most High standards because they don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? They still out here eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, which is unlawful. The Most High even said it. You know what I'm saying? Still following pagan holidays. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know the Most High holy days. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest downfall, and the older generation doesn't care at all. The older generation want to be best friends with their kids. What I look like partying with my mom or dad at a club? You know what I'm saying? Mom, you should have self-respect. Like, baby, you can't come out here with me. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to be friends with your kids and put your child in their place, man. Because nowadays, the older generations, around the 40s, I'm going to say around the 40s, they let each other disrespect them, cuss in front of them, all that, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I said this young generation would never respect their parents if they get away with those type of things. You understand? That's why we said this. We need the older generation to put a check in the younger generation. Because this younger generation is walking around here with these book bags, with these firearms, you understand? And it's not safe for everybody out here, man. It's too much unalignment going on in our community. It's too much everything going on. You know, up here in Alabama and A&M, they had bomb threats. You know what I'm saying? Bomb threats in Alabama A&M. That's crazy, but I'm not surprised because ever since Charlie Kirk died, well, unalive, it's been bomb threats everywhere. And who they go blame? They go blame they got to blame somebody, so they blame us. They blame the blacks. So they start terrorizing our communities, our colleges and stuff because of one man that was unalive by another oppressor. You know what I'm saying? What they got to do with us type of people, man. But like I said, let me go back. This generation need helps. This younger generation need loving. They need a hug, man. They don't. They messed up, man. To be honest, and, you know, and the route they keep going, they half of them not going to make it past 30. Now I'm just being honest with you. Only people who's going to be able to help that younger generation is the men in ISUPK under Commander Jeremy Hunter. You know, the truth saved me, man. I used to be down in the streets, but guess what? The truth saved my life, and I'm a better person now, and I can reach out to the young people and tell them, like, hey, this ain't the route that you really want to go, man. You know, the judge out here giving you jersey numbers, life sentences out here over small stuff. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm telling you is, like, this younger generation need help big time, because this is the last generation of us, man. Before, you know, if Christ don't come back. If he come back, then, you know, hey, it's all over with. But what I'm telling you is, this generation need help at all-time high. It needs help, man. Let me tell you, I know the help, because this generation, I'm just saying, young and old, is the new Babylon. America is the new Babylon, because in Babylon, they were doing all sinful things. They were worshiping all type of gods and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, who that is? Hey, Shalom Yahba Shem Yahshua Barakatah, Officer Murad, thank you for checking in, brother. But like I said, this young generation, I mean, like I said, this world that we live in, the Black and Spanish Native American, you need to stop trying to follow the ways of the heathens. The heathen is going to be your destruction out here. You understand? The heathen is going to lead you back to Babylon, in which we are in Babylon. Like I said, this is new Babylon. But you're going to fail like our ancestors did if you keep on following the ways of the heathens. Let those pagan holidays go. Let them follow their own tradition. Let them unalive their people. You know what I'm saying? Don't unalive your people. Your people are already living in hell. You understand? It shouldn't be like, it shouldn't get to the point that older people don't even feel safe around younger people. And that's crazy, because the younger people don't care. They own these substance. They listen to this music. And guess what? They don't care what they do. They just want to cause chaos. And that's not good for the older generation at all, because who gonna help the young? Who gonna guide them? They can't guide themselves. You know what I'm saying? They like I said, they still living in sin like Babylon. Let me get Leviticus 18:22. That's how you know we still in this Babylon mindset, because they were doing the same thing over there in Greek mythology. I mean, Greek and Roman stuff. You know what I'm saying? This and it's unlawful for what they doing. Men shouldn't be laying with men. Women should not be laying with women. They did that in Babylon. You understand? So let me get this Leviticus 18:22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It's an abomination. The Most High said man should not lay with men at all. That is nasty. That is very nasty. Why would another man want to lay with another man? That's disgusting. And another woman laying with another woman, it's nothing that same sex can do for you. The Most High did not design you to lay with the same kind. You got this mindset from Egyptianology. You got it from the heathens, the heathen nation, the Romans. They do all that nasty stuff. The children of Israel, you're not supposed to be doing that. And this young generation just living it up just because what they see on social media and they think it's cool. If you really love your child or love your people, you will tell that person, this is wrong in the eyes of God. Now, I know they like to say only the God can judge me. But here as priests and prophets of the Most High in the ISUPK under Commander Junior Hunter, we here to tell you, that man cannot lay with man, woman cannot lay with woman. It's unlawful, it's abomination, and you will be punished by the Most High, man. So this is a fair warning to you guys. Also, do not be like all the other heathens. This part, verse 23, neither shall thou lay with any beast to defile themselves. There will now neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lay down thereto with its confusion. Hey, heathens nation, they go lay with their dogs and horses and whatever. You know what I'm saying? They do all them nasty customs. This is what they practice. If you from the children, if you're from the 12 tribe of Israel, you don't do those type of things. You don't lay with your dog, have intimacy with your dog or your horse, whatever. You don't do those type of things. That's them over there, man. That's how you know they not a part of the Most High plan, man. They not from the 12 tribe of Israel because they have their own lifestyle. Let me go to Psalms 97 and 10, because on this part, I want to talk about if you really love the Lord, then you will hate the evil wickedness. That's what's going on in this world, man. You understand? If you really care, if you really believe in the Most High, you believe in Yahweh Shai Mashiach, you will hate all the evil wickedness. As, for example, the holidays, the traditions, these false religions, addictions and all that. You will not be doing those things if you love the Lord, man. Let me get that Psalms 97:10. And people need to have a better understanding on this. So, let me get right. This is Book of Psalms 97, verse 10. Ye that love the Lord hate evil. It say if you love the Lord, truly love the Lord, then you hate evil, man. You will hate to do those type of things if you love the Lord, man. You will hate it. You won't be following Christmas. You won't be celebrating Christmas, Thanksgiving, none of that. You will hate those holidays, man, because you don't know the meaning behind those type of things. You know what I'm saying? Those not the Most High holy days. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Blowing of the trumpet, the Feast of Tabernacle, the Day of Atonement. Those are some of the high holy days of the Most High. You will follow them, man. You know what I'm saying? You will atone from your sins and follow Yahweh Shai, man. Let me keep going on that. And he preserved the souls of saints. He delivered them out of the hand of the wicked. So if you preserve the souls, man, if you out here to do what's right, then the Lord go deliver you out the hands of the wicked, man. He gonna deliver you out the hands of the wicked. He gonna help you not to have that mindset and to have that want to do those type of things. You understand? You know what I'm saying? But right now, we in troubled times because the oppressor have his hand over the world right now. You understand? The oppressor have all the power and the rulerships in the world, but we all know who has the power. But the one who in this world right now, the oppressor, so-called white man, African man, Asian man, those the one who have the power in this world, man. This is Proverbs 29:2, man. Proverbs 29:2. Like I said, and you see the video, like, share, and subscribe to all IHBK Alabama on all social media platforms, man. We got YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Yeah, man. Subscribe to those things, man, and let us help enlighten you on the truth about this Bible that your Christian pastor haven't told you, man. I don't think you'll know that your Christian pastor told you that God love everybody, Christ died for everybody's sins. That's all you ever know. But they don't tell you who he really died for. You feel me? But like I said, who's in power right now? The wicked. And you're going to find out who's the wicked is, right? This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Now, if blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans was in authority, then the world would be a better place. I promise you that. Because we are peaceful people. We don't look for chaos. We don't go out here burning trees down, killing unaliving livestock, you know, just causing chaos in the world. We're not those type of people, right? We fear the Most High. We follow law, statutes, and commandments. But but it also say, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. When the oppressor, the so-called white man, the devil, the African man, when they is in rulership, we are mourning because this is a hellhole. We are suffering day by day. You understand? As a black man, it's just like you don't even know you're gonna make it home every day at all. This is every day you gotta wake up. I hope I make it home. You know what I'm saying? Then I gotta go to the job. Pray they don't fire me because the way who I am as a black man. You know what I'm saying? It's a scary thing, man, to be in this hellhole under oppressor. But we living in it. You know what I'm saying? We enduring to the end till Yahweh shall come back. And like I said, if we have power, then we'll be in a better place, better mindset, better state of everything. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, most people believe that, no, let me go back. I'm losing track who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the generation. The generation need Yahweh Shah. The generation need ISBK big time. You understand? Because 2/3 of us going to be destroyed if we don't, get ourselves together. You know what I'm saying? 2/3 of us going to realize that we was following the ways of the heathens, and now we are for to be tormented by Yahweh Shai and the Most High. You understand? But let me go to Salakia. Salakia on that. But Christ did not die for everybody, man. I want y'all to understand that Christ died for the children of Israel. Not most everybody believe that. Everybody believe because they read John 3:16. That for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this is the book of Matthew 15:24. You go find out who Christ really came for. And, don't believe that false teaching from your Christian pastor, man. Feel free to ask questions, in the chat if you're watching, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm here to help answer your questions. If I don't have it, I promise you I'll get the men above me to answer your question. But he said, this is the book of Matthew 15:24, but he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. We are that lost sheep of the house of Israel because we out here following all the other heathens nations, man. We want to be African so bad just because, we came from over there and then came on these ships, man. Blacks want to be African so bad. Let me tell you something. There will never be you, There will never be you. You're not African. You are Negro. You as saying you are Hispanic. You're a Native American. You from the tribe of Issachar. You know what I'm saying? That is not you. You're not African. You know what I'm saying? You can't be from two different continents, man. So I understand that those are the ones in them ghettos, them huts and the projects. Christ came for you, man. Christ came for you because he knew that you need help. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. But like I said, this generation right here needs help big time. You feel me? Like this the only generation that I know that just don't care at all, man. And it was a time and place that we can all just have a good time, no worries in the air. But now the young folks, they come around here with these chargers and, with this weed and stuff, and it just kills the mood. They walk around with ski masks. They scam your money out your bank account. You don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? This is all-time hell for us in this generation, man. And who can help them? All I know, one set of people that can help them is the ISBK on the Commander Junior Home. We don't can just, turn a bad thing into a good thing. You know what I'm saying? We can help fix your life, but you got to be willing to wanna be taught, wanna listen, wanna say, all right, I'm tired of living in hell. Let me get myself right with the Most High. You feel me? But it's really up to you if you really want to receive the truth or not, man. Because shoot, all these, and then what I was about to say, Salakia, I was about to say, oh man, I know I already talked about Salakia. They over there, I forgot what college it was, but they was hanging students. There had been a couple of hangings going around at the HBCUs, man. You understand? You think oppression's over? I mean, racism over with? It's not over with. These oppressors still envy the children of Israel. You understand? They still hate you. They've been hating us since the womb, man. Since Jacob and Esau. You understand? But the oppressors still don't care about you, man. So, let me go back into my, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all brothers coming in. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Salakia. There. But yeah, 1 John 4:20. You know what I'm saying? We gotta learn how to keep brotherhood around here, man. Without brotherhood is nothing in this world. You know what I'm saying? I die for brotherhood. I live for brotherhood. Back in the I was in the world, I didn't care about nothing else. I only care about myself. But since I've been in the truth, brotherhood has been a strong thing for me, man. You know what I'm saying? I take it very seriously. I try to be 100 with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Even though it may take me a little time. You know what I'm saying? But however, I still, keep that brotherhood. At the end of the day. But if I could, I get 1 John 4:20. Bible shot.
Come. 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God.
Stop right there. Say what?
If a man say, I love God.
If a man say, I love God. Now, a lot of people claim that they love God. They really do. From your mama, your grandmama, your brother and sister, I love God. All right, keep going, Adawan.
And hated his brother.
And hated his brother. Now, this is a little confusion for me right here. You love God, but you hate your brother. I see you every day. I love you. I hate you, brother. I hate you. Keep going, Adawan.
He is a liar.
A what?
He is a liar.
Why would I be a liar? I love God, but I hate my brother. So would that make me a liar? Keep going.
For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen.
Keep going, Adawan.
How can he love God whom he hath not seen?
So I love God. I hate my brother. I see my brother every day, but I ain't never seen God, but I love him. That's quite a confusion. That's like a generation out here. I don't know you. I know my partner right here. I hate you though, brother. I love him more though. But the brother that you may hate might have all the type of passion and keep a brotherhood with you. You feel me? But that brother that with you though, he might be envying you the whole time. He may just be around you, right? A lot of brothers and sisters do that. They'll be on you, they be right there with you and plotting on you at the same time, man. There's no type of brotherhood right there, no type of sisterhood right there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta know you from a can of paint. But why you hate me? You feel me? I ain't never did nothing dirt to you. You know what I'm saying? But you know, some people they show love to people they don't even know. I remember hearing family members saying, "Shoot, you know, you be beef with your family, like man, you act like you love them more than you love your own family. You ain't grow up with them." But it ain't about that because it's all about that spirit. You feel me? It's how that person treats you at the end of the day, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't claim that you love the Most High and you ain't never seen it, but you see your brother and sister out there every day, man. Right. You a liar. You's a liar. You know what I'm saying? Because your brother out here really suffering. Your brother out here suffering. You see that, man? You see your brother about to go Swiss cheese somebody. Stop that, brother. Stop that, brother. I know that brother may did something to that brother, but please, if you have the power, you can prevent it. Stop that brother from hurting that brother. And don't pop up on Sunday saying you love God. Don't you do that. That is great Christianity right there. You know, that is false religion. That's what you doing. You is set tripping at the end of the day. You can't do that. If you love the Most High, then you will love your brother. You understand? Right. You would say, man, you know what? I do feel some type of way, but I'm going to pull you to the side and say, hey, man, you know, and just say what's on your chest, you know what I'm saying? And pray that the brother hear you out, man. You know what I'm saying? If the brother don't hear you out, that's cool. You get another brother and say, you know, hey, man, he did try to make peace with you. And you out here still, you know what? Then you know, the best thing you can do, leave that brother alone. Stay far away from that brother, man. Because that brother fighting demons because he don't know how to be a brother. But he can be a brother to the oppressor at work, though. He can be a brother to Tom and Jerry. But when it comes to Day and PJ, they can't stand him. You know what I'm saying? Brotherhood is everything, man. And this generation do not have brotherhood at all. They will set you up. They will put drugs in you. They will have you strung out and everything, man. That's why I say this generation is very lost and destroyed. And like I said, only people that can help this generation is the men of ISBK. Because we all been down that road, but the Most High save us, man. The Most High help us fight, get through those temptations and them demons, man. You know what I'm saying? It's never too late. Now, Christ cracked that sky, and then it might be too late. But right now, you still have an opportunity to do what's right, man. Still find this brotherhood and this truth, man. Let me go back. 1 John 3:15. Yeah, man. Hey, like I said, man, don't keep the brotherhood strong. Brotherhood is a weapon. And you know what? I realized to myself, Audubon, that's the only thing we lack. We lack as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Well, I'm gonna take that back. Hispanics have more brotherhood than Blacks. I'm gonna make that clear because as long as it's loyalty with Hispanics, you good. They don't care about no money. It's about their loyalty. They will unalive you if you unloyal to them. Now, Blacks, we care about the money. If the money ain't right, then nigga, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got the other one. But whoever got it.
1 John chapter 3, verse 15. Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer.
If you hate your brother, you is a murderer. You ain't gotta unalive him physically, but you can unalive him spiritually though, mentally too. You hate your brother. Why? That's something you need to pull that brother to the side and say, why would you hate your brother? You know, I think they did it many times biblically, right? Cain and Abel, Jacob and Esau. Why you hate your brother? What that brother do to you? You know what I'm saying? That's something you need to check with your spirit and figure out what the hell is wrong with you, man. To have this hate in your heart. Who taught you to be hateful? You know what I'm saying? You don't have that type of authority to have hate in your heart. Right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this generation right here is just, I don't know what to say out of one because these young girls, they out here fast. You know, the young girls out here, they don't care. They ain't got no self-respect for themselves. They go to the club wearing lingerie and wonder why they can't get no man. Yeah, you know what? You get you get you a dog. How about that? You get you a dog with fleas. And you know you're gonna get bit too. So when you go to the pound, you find out what you got, then you know what it is. Don't pray for no good man. Everyone will say, I want this princess treatment. First of all, you gotta know how to be a princess. You gotta know how to shema, be quiet, listen to a man. If you can't listen to a man, you will never have a man. What they say? They say want a God-fearing man. Ain't that many God-fearing men out here. The only God-fearing man I know is the men at IHBK. We don't fear the white man. We take no crap from the white man. We fear the Most High. You understand? And with the great leadership that we have from the Most High is what make us strong, man. It's make us so powerful, and people can't stand it. That's why we so militant. Women see us, they say, boy, them real men right there. We ain't got no suits and ties on, you know, like these preachers out here, these pretty boys, man. Hey, let me tell you something. We real men just like Christ was, man. Christ was fierce. You know, he had that authority and men with him. You understand? We wear war like apparel. We out there on camp, just like Christ out there on camp, teaching the truth. We're not in a building having a concert. We're not doing that and taking y'all money and buying me a nice car and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That what Christianity do. You know what I'm saying? We out here teaching the truth to the Most High people. You know what I'm saying? Who is this? Shalom, Yahushua, Thaban, Shalom, Yahushua. Appreciate you, Rib, for checking in. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, and the young boys out here, they went the other way. They want to be women now. And that's diabolical. I don't know what would make you want to. Nah, man. They just I can't do it. I'm sorry. Why would I want to be like a woman, have emotional and feminine ways? They tear my nerves up now, and they women. You want to be a woman? You want to wear wigs and high heels and man, get out of here, man. Right. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's only 25% of real men left in this world, man. And we take 24.9. 1% of y'all all know. But the men I can't take 24.9 because you got 25% either in jail, 25% either homosexual, and 25% either unalive. So where the real men at? Where the real men go tell these women, shut the hell up, be quiet, and say, hey, go cook something, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just be out, man. Like I said, man, if you hate your brother, man, you is not a brother at all. At all, man. If you hate a brother for no reason, then you have something mentally going on with your head. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit is, but you know, I grew up with people like that though. I grew up with people like that. Just hate you for no reason. And you want the best for them. That's crazy. And this is another thing that we need to teach brothers and sisters these days. Matthew 18:15. We'll teach them. We need to teach that every day. It need to be a class on this every day. It need to be taught in the world every day. Maybe the unalive will stop. You know what I'm saying? If whenever y'all get it, it doesn't matter. Matthew 18:15.
Book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
If I offended you, brother, I pray that you tell me and you alone so we can work this out. I don't want to have this guilt and feeling like I don't want to be around this brother. I experienced it before. I admit, I was boy. But me and that brother, we went and, you know, had our one-on-one. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It uplifts your spirit after you have that real brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to walk around on edge. You know what I'm saying? That's something, if you have that brotherhood, you wouldn't do that. You feel me? But men's in the world, they don't have that. They act like females. and go talk. You're like, man, that nigga, man, you know what I'm saying? That nigga, you know what I'm saying? But you, that nigga right now, you know what I'm saying? Go tell him what he did. You feel me? But that's the problem. They didn't teach this scripture in church. I ain't never heard this scripture day in my life till I came in the ISBK. You understand? And that's big. You feel me? Because just imagine how much peaceful it would have been if brothers would have learned this scripture and know how to be real men and talk it over like men. You understand? It would be less bloodshed. Probably still get beat up. It would be less bloodshed. You feel me? But that's the biggest problem that we have in Black, Hispanics, and Native American community, man. But I also want to talk about something that happened in Huntsville, Alabama. It's a club owner. I can't think of the brother's name. I forgot. But he had a club called 708. Now, he's been running this business probably like 15, 16 years. No problem. Of course, he had a couple of, rules. But now the county finally decided to shut it down out of nowhere. And that brother been clean. You know what I'm saying? That brother did his time and stuff. But guess what? It's just like when my ex-wife told me, she was telling me the police know everything. They know who's the drug dealers. They know who the big ballers. They'll let you come up for a long period of time before they start to make the big bust. And that's what they do. They shut that brother down, man. That brother been good. Did his time, you feel me? But it's something about the oppressor. He don't care about that. He don't care about that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They did that in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We had everything. Them white devils came and burned it down. Unalive everything. Because they don't want to see niggas. Oh, it's like you. They don't want to see blacks up on top at the end of the day. Because we know we can live without the oppressor. They can't live without us. At the end of the day, if us blacks start doing sports, cooking, all that good stuff, Hispanic, all that start doing to build up these buildings and stuff, America have nothing. It won't be no grass cut. It won't be no restaurants. It would be nothing, no construction works on the road. Who gonna do that? Let me tell you something. White people, the worst slaves ever. You know what they'll do? They'll go tell HR. It's too hot. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said white people could never be slaves. Never could have been slaves at all. But, we had to build up this kingdom because we were disobedient to the Most High. But there's going to be a time that, we're going to make sure y'all have some good sunscreen and y'all go build up the kingdom for us, man. You understand? But, yeah, man. Hey. But like I said, with that brother, though, I felt bad for the brother, you know what I'm saying? Because, he seemed like he was a good guy or whatever, and he shouldn't have to shut down his business out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we all club owners had, rundowns, fights and stuff, but just to shut it down out of nowhere, no proper cause, you know what I'm saying? That what the devil do. The devil come to kill, steal, and destroy everything. Stole that brother Joy. Killed his vibe. And destroy his business. That's what the devil did. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, with these community colleges, since the oppressor there now, they raiding them, unaliving children and children getting hang on trees. You know what I'm saying? I've seen about 2 or 3, maybe 4. I seen one young girl, 20 years old, just got unalived and hung on a tree not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? The devil's real. And he's right in your face every single day. But you're too blind. You're so far in Christianity that you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? You so just, God said love everybody. But shit, help me make it make sense. Why they up top? And why I'm at the bottom? They don't make sense. He must love them more than me. You know what I'm saying? But when you get into the truth and understand why this and that happened and who he really cares about, then you can accept it. the fact that, okay, I understand it. I understand it. Now we say, I understand it now. I understand it now. You feel me? But there's a lot going on. I don't know if y'all heard when I said Montgomery, the shooting, it was 15 people were shot and 4 unalive. That is crazy. It's not even safe no more out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't even go to have a festival. She barely can go to the mall. While young people coming there and unaliving somebody over petty stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said this generation need fixing. And I know it might take a while, but it got to happen. So this can stop, man. But, you know, let me go. So like on there. But yeah, like I said, man, have my so like but yeah, it's a lot on that. But like I said, though, this generation right here is yeah, we need help. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know. You feel me? I don't know, Lalawan, to be honest with you, because who can really help them? Are they too far gone? That's a question, you know, most parents got to ask their kids, like, they can't do nothing with them. You know what I'm saying? The streets raising them. The music industry is raising the young people now. And parents giving up now. Parents don't like, shit, I don't want to make a man. You might Swiss cheese me. You know what I'm saying? Young folks getting $100,000 from scamming. Parents ain't gonna say nothing because they get money. You feel me? I remember it was a time, you know, my little little cousin, like he was gonna smoke in front of me. Lost his mind. I told his mom he would never smoke in front of me. He can smoke in front of you, but he would never smoke in front of me because I don't believe in it. I know it's unlawful. You know what I'm saying? This young boy got a degree, and you know he plays football, right? If you love your son, baby, you would tell that boy, hey, no smoking, stay focused on your grade, and all that, man. But you see how she was just so comfortable letting her son do those type of things. You feel me? And it's just like, you don't love your baby. If you really want to love your baby, then you help tell your baby, this is wrong. Live a better life. You wanna be in the NFL, you gotta go. It's a test run. You gotta go make it through college first and pray that the Most High pick you. But you know, you lack of knowledge, and then hey, I understand. You feel me? Oh, Salah, you got a question I don't want?
I was looking for the scripture. I'm gonna read the scripture.
Go ahead, I don't want.
It's gonna be 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 14 and 15. It said, starting at 14. So it says, having eyes full of adultery, and that cannot cease from sin, beguiling unstable souls, and heart they have exercised with covetous practices, cursed children, which have forsaken the right way, and are gone astray, following the way of Balaam, the son of Bosor, who loved the wages of unrighteousness. So what you got in these young people today, they thinking what they're doing right there gonna get them that game, like some street cred.
Right.
Niggas gonna respect me, they gonna fear me, but they doing it the unrighteous way.
Right.
You understand? So that's what a lot going on. So like even to your point where you said with the music, niggas, it's like these young folk love listening, you know, like you brought up NBA Youngboy.
Yeah.
They let it go to their head. You understand? They let NBA Youngboy go to their head. NBA Youngboy ain't really did nothing. He wouldn't slid on nobody. Yeah. This nigga, he had a white godmother. that took care of him. This man got took care of by a white guy, no, but the music.
We froze. So like, sir.
It might be for no, it's
okay.
But you know what I'm saying? So they letting fro for a second. But they letting that music, like I said, get to the head. And we gotta that's our job to get out here and get out to this community. You know what I'm saying? That's even one of the purposes that we doing for the homecoming at Alabama A&M. Get out to this community, hand these flyers out, do the work so we can reach these younger folks. But that's all they know. They don't know about Hebrew Academy.
No.
You understand? So that's all I want to say.
Yeah, right. You made a valid great point. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing but NBA young boy. You know what I'm saying? They just want to go slide. They love some dirt. They love them. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, they don't even know them from a can of paint. But it's like a form of worship. Cause they'll do anything for them, man. They slime somebody out just for them. But like you said, it's remind me of what they used to do back in the day, like them gangsters and stuff. Build up their street cred, like, man, Big Pop, woo woo. But at the end of the day, they did it unrighteous, right? You unalive our brothers over substance, power. You know what I'm saying? This is not how you built up brotherhood. If you start an organization, you're supposed to build each other up, not tear each other down. But if you're in the world, that doesn't, they don't really care about that. Like you said, we out here, in Alabama A&M, like this weekend, we are going to be putting in the work. You feel me? Trying to reach our younger people, showing them that we do care about them. There is a chance, there is hope, there is love, you know what I'm saying? There is real men, real brotherhood. Not what you see out there in these streets, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about us. You're doing harm to you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about us messing with your old lady, none of that. Right. You feel me? We show you real brotherhood. We show you how you can live for the Most High. And we can show you how your life will turn around. You know what I'm saying? Right. I know my life turned around. My attitude used to be jacked up. But luckily, the men at IHBK, fixed it. They humbled me down. I'm still learning day by day, still working on myself, but it was a great opportunity that I took, right? Mm-hmm. And it humbled me, you know what I'm saying? Really, like I said, IHBK saved my life. My family realized that I don't celebrate birthdays. I don't do those type of other stuff like I used to. Mm-hmm. So they understand, like, well, he's serious about this. He living his purpose in his life. He living his calling, what he's supposed to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's not too late for your son or your daughter to live in the truth too, man. Or you to live in the truth is yourself. Don't, you know what I'm saying? I know it's hard to let go of Christianity because you can sin all you want. You can sin all you want in Christianity. And then they just make up for it Sunday. You feel me? And they wonder why they don't get no blessings. You know what I'm saying? I seen a post today, a young girl crying out about, "Oh God, what I do? You see me? I'm trying. I'm doing this and this. Baby, I know what you do. You know what I'm saying? You ain't living righteous, baby. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live right. You gotta. It's. I had a conversation with my real, and I said, this is like a test trial before you go see the Most High and get right into the kingdom, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to get judged, whatever, you feel me? And you got to actually want it, you feel me? You got to want to live righteous, you know what I'm saying? Not play around with this truth, you feel me? Especially, like I said, I feel like this might be my last go around because now I know the truth. There will be no excuses for me. Now, people in the world, they might come back again, you feel me? Because they didn't know the truth. But I go say, well, I don't know, because them niggas in IHBK was Sunday to Sunday all over the world trying to help you guys out. So definitely there'd be no excuses, right? If you want to know the truth, if you want to live righteous, get in the IHBK on the Commander Jeriano. I know there's a lot of fake Israelite groups out there, especially the ones we watch walking in purple, They marching down the street. They look like it's so cool, man. That is false advertising.
Right.
Those are not real men of God. I promise you that. Those are Purple Church choir members. You feel me? They sing and dance and praise and all that stuff. We follow these scriptures, man. You understand? And we real men. You ain't got to second question our sexuality at all. You know what I'm saying? But that like I said, this generation overall, the way that they living right now, probably not gonna make it to 30. The ones, you know, they probably ain't gonna make it to 30. I want to be honest with you, because scamming, you get over on somebody's account, you're going to jail. Unaliving each other out in the streets, not gonna make it. So you might be able to get saved. ISBK, so lockout. Go ahead, Alwan.
Man, say they might not make it 30. That's an upgrade. They said he ain't gonna make it 21. You know,
well, my bad. My bad.
I remember it coming up. They was like, you ain't gonna make it 21. Niggas ain't gonna graduate from high school. You gonna be dead before you leave high school.
Dang.
Niggas got upgraded.
My bad. Well, you know, I try to give y'all a
They might go do a little more.
well, my bad. I gave y'all a little extra 9 more years. You know, that remind me of that movie, Menace to Society. Happy birthday. Brother, you make it 18. You know what I'm saying? It's just we are in troubled times, man. We know we in the end times as well. we in our last times, and you know, young people, there's still a chance for you to get righteous. You know what I'm saying? With ISBK, don't save many young men. I see them come into school every day. You know what I'm saying? They had a past life, but they want to live righteous, man. Because they realize there's nothing out here in this world, man. There's nothing out in this world. There's no brotherhood. And brotherhood is what's going to save you at the end of the day, man. So, you know what I'm saying? With that, you know, any brother got any comments or questions to Wob, sir? What that is?
Like I said, WAFL News. Former Huntsville pastor federally charged for using over $400,000 of church funds on luxury goods.
You know who the church that was?
Salaki, is that? You go ahead.
That was all world nations. All nations, you know the church was talking. That's the all nations. That big black church.
Yeah.
That was a big old black church.
Salaki, I ain't know that, Alwan.
Yeah, all nations got that one. They took all the money. Said it's been took. Man, we need to read the article.
Let me read this article we on. I need to. I ain't know it's up in Huntsville.
Yeah.
Huntsville, Hunt Vegas. Hey, you seen there's a casino, huh?
I share it on my page, man.
Oh, Salaki.
Here.
What you got on? Okay, come on.
Former Huntsville pastor federally charged for using over $400,000 of church funds on luxury goods. It says former All Nations Worship Assembly, Huntsville lead pastor Adrian Davis pleaded guilty to charges of wire fraud and filing a false tax return.
So you see that right there? Christian pastors getting over on church members. Taking them. All that.
We gotta break that down.
Say, well, I don't want.
They said, let's read the rest of this. We're gonna read the rest of this. It said, Huntsville, Alabama, former Huntsville lead pastor is facing federal wire charges and tax fraud charges. Adrian Davis, former lead pastor of All Nations Worship Assembly, ANWA, is facing charges. We're talking about that wire fraud and filing a false tax return. According to court records obtained by WAFL 48 News, Davis served as a marketing consultant for ANWA and received a salary and a parsonage for his services. Now, most folks may not know what a parsonage is. That means they bought him a house And they was paying for his house, and he was living in that house. So he was getting a salary, and he was getting the house. And he stole $400,000 on top of it. Let's keep going.
Yeah, keep going on that.
In turn, Davis is accused of using funds on cars, entertainment, and other personal expenses. Saying why fraud. Court records state that although ANWA authorized Davis to receive a salary Parsons, he was not authorized to use the funds for personal expenses. The records state the following. In 2018, Davis used ANWA funds to buy an Audi A7.
Christian pastor.
About $31,000. Spent $4,000 on miscellaneous entertainment and retail items. Not approved by ANWA. Did the nigga put some beer?
Nigga put some meat, some real,
Put some real
TV.
Wow, that is good night.
In 2019, Davis used ANWA funds to buy a 2016 Yukon for about $46,000. He spent more than $31,000 on miscellaneous entertainment and retail items not approved by ANWA.
So lock him. He and Rib got mad at him. Somebody telling the beans now.
Man, somebody let it know. Somebody told him what he spent that one extra $1,000 on.
He got some Santi.
They got some Santi. They got some Santi.
26.
Man. Davis used more than $10,000 to pay for a mortgage on a home for his mom. Ain't that sweet?
Now that's a blessing.
But the problem with that is
They go take it.
your grandmama paying her last little bit to give money to the church. While he taking your grandmama's last little bit of money paying for his mama. Davis used ANWA funds to make 41 payments to American Express, totaling more than $117,000 to pay off his personal credit cards.
Dang.
That's crazy. $117,000. MS, he had a black card.
Yes.
He had a black card. Purchases made on his card included a $4,970.15 purchase from Louis Vuitton, a $5,300 purchase from Flight Club, a shoe store in New York.
He is a rapper.
He was
Christian rapper.
Yeah, he was a trick. Chicken on the boys. God damn.
Yes, hey.
Damn. In 2020, Davis used ANWA funds to pay off a Synchrony Bank credit card for almost $19,000 he used to buy jewelry. Spent $7 on miscellaneous entertainment and retail items not approved by ANWA. They blasted him out. He used another $14 to pay for his mama's mortgage.
Okay, nice.
Another 44 payments of MX totaling more than $151,000. Niggas bought, the brothers bought $29,900 of Hublot. He bought Hublot.
So that was what Future be talking about.
Yeah, he a rapper. He want to be a rapper. He got him a $30,000 Hublot. Then he bought $28,000 Peter Marco. That's a jewelry. Then about $6,000 to Louis Vuitton. Let's see. According to court documents, he used more than $400,000 for personal purposes without authorization. Court documents claim Davis wired $13,000, almost $14,000 across state lines from ANWI's bank account at Redstone to American Express to pay off Davis's personal credit card. That's crazy. That nigga lived big.
Yeah. Hey.
You gotta pay restitution, pay $100,000 to IRS.
$549,000 total restitution.
I see that.
That is diabolical. Christian pastor. That nigga, man,
That's crazy.
boy, y'all better stay away from Christian church. They getting over, boy.
Save your money, boy.
I'm tell you, it makes sense. Them pastors be having nice cars, nice suits. They using y'all money now. You think They always say the church funds, we get them for the building. Yeah, all right. That building's his house while you out here playing. That I didn't expect to hear that right there.
Yeah.
But I knew, you know what I'm saying, the pastors, but you know how they have them mega churches and stuff. But I knew that them pastors really getting over them church folk, man. And wonder why the pulpit, they holler, they broke. Mama go eat. I just gave my last $20 to the pastor. The Lord go bless us, baby. Don't worry about it. Yeah, all right. Pastor go bless you. He thank you. He go thank your mama later. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shit, man. But hey. Y'all,
leadership, man.
that is very terrible leadership. That's how you have people stop believing in the Most High because of Christian pastor like that. They'll tell you, I don't believe no God. Look what God did for me. Look, I'm over here struggling and stuff. And my pastor living wealthy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's poor leadership skill, you know. But we know what we have over here. We have a phenomenal leaders in the ISBK. You know what I'm saying? Commander Junior Hunter showed real brotherhood, looks out for the whole nation of Israel, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Right. We stay giving out food, clothing, and etc. to God's chosen people, man. The work never done with us. You understand? It's always work to help God chosen people, man. But that is mind blowing.
If I could, just one.
Go ahead,
I got a couple scriptures. Exodus chapter 23, verse 2 says, "Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil." That's pretty plain.
Right.
I should have been there. That's what you're doing when you go to all nations. I remember, bro, seeing that van right outside Lowe's up the street, man. Right outside Lowe's. All nations had like 3 or 4 vans just sitting out there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen where they were going. I ain't never seen them doing that. Ain't all nations the church? Ain't this all nations? Ain't this the church right here? Why ain't you say it? I don't know. I think it was like right out there. I ain't never seen them do nothing. But what you doing when you go to that church, you following the multitude of evil. You follow him. Everybody talking about that's my pastor. That's the one I look up to.
Right.
That's the man of God. We're gonna follow what he say. You follow the multitude to do evil right now. When you do that, that's what you're doing. You follow the multitude to do evil. You follow him. That's crazy. And now you think it's okay just because he look good. He got $5,000 Louis Vuitton. He got a brand new car. He got a brand new Audi A7.
Right.
Shit, nigga, I want an Audi A7. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna steal from my mama to get it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna steal from your mama to get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have morals and principles. And that's what you're missing inside the Christian church. Inside ISBK, you got plenty of morals.
Right.
You got plenty of principles. We know how we're supposed to live. I know that if that's that man's wife, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That bitch ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? That bitch is useless to me. Now that's that woman's wife. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? If that's my nigga car, I'm not gonna take his car. That's his car. I'm not gonna covet over that.
Right.
I'm not asking you, hey, how you get that car, man? Shit, teach me how to get on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how it be, but that's the morals that you taught in the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge. You ain't taught that in the Christian church. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to bring that out. You know what I mean?
Damn right.
I think say all nations worship.
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, man. Right off the Parkway. All nations worship church. Right off the Parkway. You know what I'm saying? Right in front of Lowe's, man. It's like, it's been there and like, it's massive church. Go ahead.
It makes sense. All nations.
Yeah.
So he accepting all nation of people to come in that church.
Yeah.
So if it was just like a regular Baptist or any type, it won't have that type of funds, right?
Yeah.
But when it's basically like what Pentecostal, you know, they're accepting all those people, or it's not Pentecostal, non-dimensional.
Yeah.
Right? Non-denomination, right?
Yeah.
So he used the title all nation of people.
Yeah.
Damn, he's smart. He's smart, man.
Yeah.
Good night. Africans, Asians, whites, and blacks can be all in one nation.
Yeah. Hey, it's like if I could.
Go ahead,
man, I can't be mad at the nigga. If I was in the world, I probably would be on that trip, knowing what I know now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Knowing what I know, like knowing that the Christian church ain't about shit, that ain't about nothing. If I wasn't in the truth, shit, they got a church here, got a church in Chicago, got a church, multiple locations.
I wouldn't be
Take
here.
all your grandma money. She ain't gonna have a dime mess with me.
I wouldn't be here.
But I'm coming over that Sunday.
I'll be on that side. Be a good hour teacher. All right. Collect my dough and go.
Hey, good shout out. Don't bring that bad shout out.
Right.
Hey.
Dang.
Hey. I know.
All nation.
I'm saying niggas upgrading Cadillacs every year. You know what I'm saying? I ain't real rough. Real rough. Big Cadillac SUVs in this.
I still got my Toyota. I'm still paying on that. You know what I'm saying?
I know these Huntsville mortgages is high. So I know another path, a preacher. Must got that. How you say it? Person.
Parsonage.
Right.
Yeah, he got parsonage.
He got parsonage.
Ain't no way you telling me this what you get.
Yeah.
You get paid this, nigga. You got this car and this house.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. These Christian pastors.
Niggas out loud.
Yeah.
I ain't believe nothing nigga say. Yeah, nigga, just give mine.
Right.
They want to act poor around you.
Right.
They want to act poor. Nigga, I know that.
And you're real, ain't got no job. You got every Louis Vuitton purse.
Everything. Then switched up the prominent ass.
Right.
Yeah, you getting good. But like I said, you wanna be careful on who you follow, right? And don't be deceived, man. You just because that Christian pastor look all flying good, that joker is the work of the devil, man. That is the work of the devil. What he doing? He getting over on y'all, man. You better come into the truth in IHBK, man. Honor Commandment Junior High. Cause we've been teaching the truth since 1969, man.
Right.
Way longer than your pastor. And your pastor would not even talk to us because he know we go cut him with this sword every time.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? You got any more out of one or
No, that's it.
you good out of one?
Come on.
Okay, well, I appreciate y'all coming in. Thanks. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to all the IHBK Alabama classes. Tuesdays are 6 o'clock. Wednesday is Tuesday is Brotherhood class at 6 o'clock. Wednesdays are law classes at 6:30, and Saturday is Sabbath service at 12 noon. You know what I'm saying? So get into the truth, ask questions, man, that you always want to know about this Bible, man. You still can get your answer before it's too late for Christ come back, man. And us men, IHBK, we have your answers. You know what I'm saying? We here for you, man. All blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. And with that, any of you brother got to security announcements? Okay. With that, Salakia. With that, I'm gonna pass the class to the brother and thank y'all for watching.
This is the ISUPK security announcements. We're at ISUPK, start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves in the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. This is another 6 months. There is another 6 months in which a brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10. Ma'ashra means 10th in the Hebrew, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests. Not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. See, upcoming holy convocations, So we'll be doing the closing out of the Feast of Tabernacles Monday. What is it?
13th.
The 13th. So Monday, October the 13th, we'll be closing out the Feast of Tabernacle. Other than that, if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. All right. With that, I'm saying, Martin. We're gonna give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Imagine Shabbat, Imagine Rock, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat. We're gonna give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Imagine Shabbat, Imagine Rock, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat. Dismissed.